Wes was at Hillary Clinton headquarters last night. Okay.
Last night, dude.
So that
not
is
headquarters at what was supposed to be the victory party.
Oh, is there anything better than Hillary Clinton's victory party?
It was the most surreal fucking experience of my life.
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
My dad said, I got a ticket for this thing. And I'm like, well, I'm in fucking climate mobilization. I'm gonna go there and try and grab as many people as I can and fucking.
The funny thing is, we met your dad before we met you.
That's true.
Yeah, pretty much same night. Yeah.
So show up there.
The
It's full of fucking people. It's like the Democratic Party establishment. And I had this, and I don't know. It's hard to put into words, man. The whole thing. It's like the overconfidence, the remoteness from the average American.
Was it like a big ballroom you were in?
Oh, dude, it was the fucking Javits Center, dude. It was like
one of those
10 different
convention halls?
ballrooms, giant convention hall, and fucking screens everywhere, and everyone's packed in, and there's different badges for where you can go or not go. I will say they could not run a fucking drink line to save their lives. It took me 40...
They ran it like their campaign.
Dude, it took me 40 minutes to fucking get a drink, standing in line. It was unbelievable. But it was also...
How many people were there, roughly?
Dude, there must have been like 10,000.
Wow.
No, I mean like every fucking Democratic party, like nobody would do a TYT interview with me. They're all like, no, 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 no.
They're all in different rooms, like they're like milling around.
They're in different
these
rooms. They're milling
ballrooms.
room. There's like the river something room upstairs where I was in and out a lot of the night, and I was sneaking out to have cigarettes.
Wait, hold on.
out
Why were
back.
they refusing to have an interview with you? Because they don't like TYT, or they were just like, not tonight. I don't want the interviews.
It's a combination of don't trust TYT, and they're not going to fucking say anything anyway. It's like I interviewed my dad on my way there, and he gave me like the standard rehearsed bullshit response of what he's done for Hillary Clinton. Oh, she'll be a good president, blah, blah, blah. But, and then like, I don't know, I think it was like 11:30. Like at first, through the night, they're like, we're going to win, don't worry about it. The finance guys say we're going to win this, we're going to win that, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. And then about 11, like they started worrying about it. And then by 11:30.
What moment was it when they started worrying?
When Florida was announced for Trump. It was
Oh, they
like,
should have been worried so much
it was
longer
like when
than
Florida's
that,
announced, they
though.
were like, "Fuck." And then
They
when
should have
like,
been worried an hour before that.
when all that was left on the board still was like Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire.
They had already lost by that.
Oh no, totally. But and that's when it hit them, like around midnight. And then it was like tears and people fucking running out, and everyone's, I'm moving to Canada and all this fucking shit. And we left at like 1:30 in the morning, and it was, you know, there was maybe 25% of the people left there, and I was like, come on, Dad, what the fuck? Let's get the fuck out of here. We both had planes to catch in the morning. Let's just fucking, I mean, what's the point in sticking around? Who gives a fuck? So we took off. I got home, I don't know, like we're to the hotel, like fucking 2 a.m. I was like, should I tweet something? I'm like, nah. I've had a couple drinks. I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
I have a fever. I'm sick. Nah. Wake up in the morning at like 5:30, and I'm like, oh man, it's so good to wake up next to my wife. And then I look over, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in a hotel room. And last night really happened. And then I go to JFK, and I get on the plane, and I'll tell you exactly fucking why the Democrats lost, man. Okay, you know those new American Airlines planes where it's like 80% first class and business class, and they pack everyone else in the end? And you get in, every fucking person in that plane, guaranteed Hillary supporter, Hillary donor, everything else, and they're all trying to ignore everybody who gets on the plane after them as they've sucked up like 80% of the plane. Yeah, they fucking paid for it, and yeah, it's the way it works, but the reason they lost is because they're disconnected from American society. They don't go to the same restaurants, they don't vacation in the same places, they're not part of the American people. They gather in New York and San Francisco and DC and a couple places. They live in tight circles, and they don't give a fuck about anybody outside their immediate crew and making money. And that's it. And that's what's fucking wrong with them. And that's why they lost, and they've been annihilated and destroyed. There is no more Democratic Party establishment. It no longer exists.